Okay, so I just wanted to try and make a quick video on the side to explain SD Mobile to you. You know, you're not breathing over my back. It's a little bit easier to go through and explain every little thing so you understand it and how it works. And it should take about 10 minutes. So if you can just put the time out of your day, see what I got to show you, I think you'll appreciate it and understand it a lot more. So when you open SD Mobile, you'll have everything here. We'll start with the settings and go kind of move our way in. So you got your job list, which is this view right here. You got your mail, which you can pretty much mail anybody. If you want to send someone a message or harass Dave or something in the office, you can do that. Easy. Done. You got your Rolodex, there's nothing in it. The queue, that just basically calls that you need to send or information that needs to be sent back and forth to the office. This app will work if you're not online, so if you lose connection or something, it still will work. The only thing you need connection for is to run a card through, but we're not doing that yet. Templates, Templates is going to be like you can make a pre-made template. You see I made one here for a lid switch ES247. And basically, if you run into that job, you can just select out the template and all the information to pre-fill for you, pricing, description, and the price. That's all you really need. Move along, we have the markup calculator. So if you want to maybe ensure that you're charging a customer the correct price, let's say like maybe one of those Whirlpool ice makers, I think it's like $80 or $75 we pay for it. So tier 1's going to be highest markup, 128.35. It's what it's telling you to charge your customer, and then as you move down, pricing gets lower. So maybe if you just want to double check or you're curious about something, that's how you do that. Settings, a few things in here you would need to know. User settings, nothing's important. It's all pre-filled for you. Things I would make sure is the genders on other. And then default send ticket if no third party. So just automatically send an email or SMS, text message to that person. Notification settings aren't important. Pop-up settings aren't important. View settings aren't important. Let's see, what else do we have? Debug, nothing. The maps, so if you want to use a specific map, Google Waze or Apple Maps, you can do that. And then these two settings at the bottom are not important. Nothing else on here is important. You really won't use this side as much. You have another navigation at the bottom where it says more in the bottom left here. You can swipe up or just touch it. A few things, the mail we already explained. New job, that's to create one, but you guys don't have permissions for that. Nobody does. There's really no point. That's what calling the shop is for. Show route, so if you want to see your whole route, you can actually pull it up on the Bing app. Like so. I added a bunch of extra stuff to do some testing, so it's not going to really make sense. Rolodex, already went through that. Queue, went through that. Future schedule, you can see things in advance if you'd like. So this is today's stuff. This is tomorrow's for me. We actually sent robocalls out at 5 o'clock just to see who would be home and who wouldn't. And you can see majority of the people confirm their appointment stating, we'll be home tomorrow. So that's good to know. Other than that, this is everyone's calls for the next couple of days. What you guys will see is only yours, like you see mine right now. Punch card review, it's not important. Feedback, really not important. Maybe if you run into an error or something or want it to be better in some way, you can tell the developers that. They take it all pretty seriously. Only other thing that's important on here is going to be the right where it says parts pick. So these are going to be for your parts calls in the morning. All your go backs where you had to order parts, it's going to list what parts you need to grab from your shelf. So there's a couple pumps on here. Some things I grabbed today already. All you do is check them off. This is just for your gain, and it's nothing for the shop, so you don't really have to do this, but maybe it's just something good to look at before you leave. Make sure you don't forget anything. So moving on, I got a couple test calls here. I got 4 of them. So we'll basically go over 4 different scenarios or 3 different scenarios, and then the last one is just showing you a couple of cool features. So first call, you pull it up, you get the details, customer's name, information, job count 1, so that's just a fresh call. When the call was made, make, type, model, serial number if they got it, and what's going on, description. And then it'll tell you some work already done. So if we've previously been there, it'll tell us what's been done on that machine beforehand. What you can do is you can click on the little icon to the right of the address or the phone number. What you can do is open it up on the map. Real easy. Or if you have it on your phone, I have the phone app as well just for this feature, and you can just call it. But you can't do that on the iPad. So if you slide to the right, you have your work. What you can do is you can expand down on that and take a picture maybe if the floor is damaged or whatnot. You can select photo and take a picture. Let the office know you arrived. Clocking in and punching in is really nothing. Just confirm it. We're not tracking how long you're working or anything like that. Call ahead. I'll show you how to use that in the future without pulling this ticket up. I'll show you that in the next call. And then if you want to return back there for some reason, maybe you got to go to the office and get a part, but you want to do a couple calls first, you can do that. Attention note. Maybe if you want to let the office know this guy's crazy. Or maybe let them know you're not going back for some reason. You'd use that. You'd also use the attention note when ordering a part, and I'll show you what's going on with that as well later. Verify unit information. So basically here's where you're going to grab the model and serial number. For this guy, we got called out for no ice. We're just going to diagnose as a bad ice maker as we have it on the truck. So we got the model number here. ED5FHX 00. Serial number, we can usually put a serial number if we want. Right now it's scratched off, so we'll type not available, that little blue button, put that in there. And at this point, maybe we don't know what's going on yet. Maybe we just put the model and serial number and we just want to get a diagram. What we can do is go to machine info and open it in any of these websites. We'll open it in Sears because I found that works the best for now. V&V integration's coming soon, so we can use V&V's website. When Sears website opens up, it'll be on parts and it'll say there's no model or nothing that can be found. Just press the model button and then it'll have an exact match. You can pull up this diagram here. So go to ice maker parts. We need an ice maker. Doesn't look like they have the whole assembly on here, so the easiest way I found out what we can do is just search for the part. Maybe just ice. We're looking. Obviously, you guys are smarter than me. You guys already know the ice maker number is 2198597. But we're just looking it up for the hell of it. There it is. So now we have a part number. We can go back here. We'll get out of this screen. What we'll do is describe work done. Well, we found bad ice maker and we have it on the truck that we know, so we'll just put replaced ice maker. Use a part. Here we'll use a part off our truck. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to really type too much in. So I'll just search for the part and search for ice maker. Oh, there it is. We'll select it. It says I have one in my truck as well, which is good. If I maybe don't want to search in the cold, I know I have it. So that's done. We won't have to come back, and the customer's at the house, so they're definitely available. So we'll do job complete and go over to our ticket section where we price this out. So we know the ice maker is $150. Maybe we want to charge the customer $120 worth of labor. So I'm not worried about a job code or description. I'll just put $120 in the price and press go, save. $279 is what the total came out to. Maybe I'm a guy that likes to round up a little bit, so in the total here I can just manually adjust it. Maybe I did a little bit of extra work, who knows, maybe we want $185. At any time, if you want to see what the bill's going to look like, you can press the open signature button And this is what it's going to say. On the upper left, you're going to have the name, address, what you did, and on the right side, you're going to have the ticket number, date, and then what type of machine, model, serial number, all that stuff. So that's what the ticket looks like. We're done now. We finished the repair. All we want to do now is get the customer's payment. You go up to payments, the green little section here on the right, press the green icon, and then they're going to pay in full, so we'll press the green or the blue little icon as well, insert total due, $185, and today they're going to pay with a check number 666. They paid up. We got to send them a receipt, so we'll go down here and we'll press the blue icon where it says not emailing or SMS. We'll press to enable that, and for some reason one of the jackasses in the office didn't grab an email, so I'll just send it to the customer's phone number instead. We'll submit it. Done. Now we'll go to our next call. So maybe we're in the truck and we're just getting in there. We want to press this icon on the left, and it'll bring a drop down here. And what we can do is we can call ahead and let the customer know we're going to be on the way. But we don't want to call that guy, because that's not the right one. Call ahead, what you do is press it, and all you do is initiate the call and then press confirm. That's a shop phone number, so it's really useless. It'll call them right away. Literally the second you press confirm, it will call them. The problem with it, though, is it won't tell you if they don't answer, and it won't tell you if they want to cancel. So if it's something that's close, I would go for it. But if it's something you got to drive further out for, personally, just call the customer. Not a big deal. So from here, what we'll do is we pull up in the driveway. We'll select arrived. Wants us to clock in. For some reason, it's not going to let you do that, though. Once you're clocked in, you're good. We'll open this call now. The guy's name is Rick, and what we're here for is a GE dishwasher. Okay, cool. So we'll go to work. What we'll do is we'll get the model and serial number. Model 775. The serial number, we don't have that again. Just confirm. Now what we'll have to do is find out what's going on. So we diagnosed. We're looking at machine info here. Shop for parts. Look at what's one of these bad new GE dishwashers. We're probably going to need a control, so we'll look that up. Okay, configured M is going to be what our control is. Look at how expensive it is. So what we'll do is we have this part number now. I'll just copy it or write it down. Go back over here. And we know for a fact we don't run into this a lot. This is kind of one of those weird boards. So what we'll do is we know we got to order it. We price it out, give the customer, and we know the board's $200. Maybe we charge them $110 worth of labor. So we'll go over here. They already agreed to $330 for the total. So we know we're good there. And now we'll just go order our part. Found bad control. Then we'll go to order part here. And we'll paste our part number or type our part number in that we wrote down. It's a control. And we know, we don't know our cost, but Ken or whoever's ordering the part will fill it out. We know the part is $200. Okay, the part's ordered. We don't have to worry about doing anything else besides coming back and getting some sort of deposit. So we'll follow up with them. It looked like the part was back ordered, so we won't follow up with any date yet. If we knew the part was coming in a few days, we could schedule a follow-up visit. The calendar is here the rest of January, or we're going to February, maybe February 1st in the AM. We wanted to pick it. We could just save that there, and they would actually schedule that day. But it would still let the office know for some reason, or let the customer know if the part didn't come in in time. They'd call them and let them know that we have your date scheduled, but the part's not here. So let's just get a deposit from this guy. We'll get cash deposit of $150 or maybe $150. Save. Balance due now is going to be $180. No big deal. Maybe the guy doesn't care about his receipt for his deposit, so we'll just submit the work. He only wants his receipt when he finished the job. Let's go down to this other guy here. Now we're coming back with a part. I was out to Jeff's house already. He's got a nice under-the-counter ice maker we ordered a pump for. It shows I was out there once. So we'll just continue right the work. We arrived. The model and serial number are the same, so we'll just click this verified check mark. We already installed the part. Let's say we're doing this at the end of the job here. So we already got the pump installed. We tested it. We're good to go. We'll just put installed pump, if I can type correctly. Installed pump. Now we'll drop this down here. We have the part number in here that we ordered a few days ago, so that's nothing we had to go. We'll just press the check mark to indicate that we used it. If for some reason we don't use it, we'll just press the X and select one of the reasons why, but we're going to cancel that because we did use the part. The job's complete now, and we'll move over to the ticket. And what we got here is what the balance is going to be. Now, if for some reason this doesn't show up or the balance doesn't show up automatically, what you're going to do is go to ticket list in the upper right hand corner and then press the blue button, create local. And what we quoted out originally was $300. The customer gave us $125. So $175 is the balance. What we'll do is we'll get the balance from them, $175 on a card. And this is going to be working soon. We'll type a credit card in. If for some reason you ever have to call, just call the card into the shop and press save. And they'll ask if you want to leave without running the card. You'll just press confirm. That's done. Submit it.